Yo, what's cracking? It's Saturday morning. I ordered brand new tires for my car, and I got some R888Rs like I've been wanting to. I got a really good deal for them. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna pull off the wheels of my hatch. I'm gonna load them in the truck, and I'm gonna drive down there. The reason why I'm doing that is because they're wider tires, so I don't know if they're gonna fit in the rear, and I don't want to install them and drive home and mess up the tires. So I'd rather take the wheels and then have them install them, come back and make any ride height adjustments I need to make, and then take it to get it aligned and then tune, and that's it, you know. But let me go ahead and get started on taking these wheels off. So I've got the car up on all 4 jack stands, and I drove over to Ukaipa this morning to get a new charger for my impact. I paid $5 for this. Offer-up deals, man. But yeah, so now I have my impact again, so I'm gonna just blast these off real quick. So we're right here at the business complex where I'm gonna be getting my tires done. So this is Velocity powder coating. This is where I work, and we got ABC tire right over here, and those are my tires right there. Toyo R888Rs. I'm super stoked to get these on. So let me go ahead and finish parking, and then I'll get off, and let's get these wheels installed. If you guys need some tires, make sure you guys hit them up. We're right here in Moreno Valley, and check these out. Some fresh, brand new 225 45 15 R888Rs. Yeah, look how worn down these were already. But this is my first time buying brand new tires like this. Usually I just try to find like a deal on them, but I actually forked out the money for these, and I'm super stoked. Man, it started raining. It's so whack. But I'm just waiting for the tires to be done. If you guys need any tires or anything like that, that's who you guys need to hit up right there. If you guys like Federals, they stock them. They always have them in stock, and they got some really good pricing. But I decided to go with the R888s because it's a tire that I've always been wanting. But yeah, ABC Tire Wholesale, they got me a really good deal on these R888s, and they'll hook you guys up as well. So we got one tire done. Everything is so sticky, it's already picking stuff up. But yeah, it looks so good. Nice white tire. I like how it goes past the lip of the wheel. Man, once again, huge shout out to ABC Tire Wholesale. They got these tires taken care of for me. I asked for my old tires back from the rear. Try to sell these or something. They still have a lot of tread on them, but man, I'm super excited. Like I mentioned earlier, this is my first time buying some performance tires like this, and they were expensive, but they weren't as expensive as they should have been. They really gave me a good price, and I'm super stoked about that. But yeah, dude, I'm super excited. First time buying a brand new set of tires like this. I bought new tires before, but they were like cheap tires just that I needed for like everyday cars. But this is my first time buying like performance tires like this, and yeah, I'm super excited. But it's raining. I'm gonna meet up with some of my friends. We're gonna grab food, so I'm not gonna lower the car just yet. I'm gonna just put the tires on, but I got the rear on. Man, it looks so good, and it's not even on the ground yet. I like the poke. There's like a slight poke of the tire that should kind of tuck in. It should tuck into here. These are kind of rolled, so once the car squats, it should camber in a little bit. If not, I'll have to make some more adjustments. There is an Enjoy Life Drive Slow Cars and Coffee tomorrow, and I do want to make it to that, so hopefully I can get the car squared away, and the rain kind of stops for a couple hours, and that way I can go ahead and make that. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and meet up with my friends, grab some food, and then I'll be right back on the car. Peace. All right, so I just lowered the car, and the rear sits exactly how I thought it was going to sit, so I'm super excited about that. I need to make a small adjustment to the front. I need to drop it down a little bit. I need to drop the front, well, I need to lower the front end maybe about 1/4 inch or so to get that like nice fitment, but this is what it looks like. So this is the front, small gap right here. So it doesn't poke out as much as the 215/50 did, but that's okay. But the rear looks awesome. Look at that. Look at that fitment. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the front end a little bit, probably about maybe, I don't know, maybe 1/2 inch or so, and then I'm just gonna see what it looks like there. But I'm super excited with this look. So it's currently raining right now, but I was able to adjust the front coilovers. But yeah, it's raining. It's coming down pretty hard right now. But I just want to not get so wet. But I'm gonna put the wheel on just to get a rough idea of what it's gonna look like. And then hopefully I can match it to the other side and we'll be good to go. Cool, so I just finished dropping the front and adjusting the coilovers. And I think I would like to go a little bit lower in the front, but I kind of maxed out the coilovers, so I think this is the best way that it's gonna sit for now. And I don't want to mess with the preload. The rear is slightly lower than the back, but I think that's okay. It's not really noticeable. The rear is almost tucking tire, and the front, like the fender, is kind of like on top of the tire. It looks good to me, and I don't want to go too low in the front either, because when I mount slicks, I'm gonna have to have clearance. What I am gonna do though is I am gonna shave the fender, because for some reason Charge Speed still added the lip that you would roll on like an OEM fender. It has a lip and it's a fiberglass fender, so I'm just gonna shave that down. Not today, but definitely sometime soon. But anyways, this is how the car looks with the new engine setup. This is how the car looks with the new tire setup, and I'm super stoked on it. So here it is. Got that beefy fitment up front, and we go to the back and we got nice fitment. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Nice fitment in the back as well. Now I want to show you guys something, and when I do stuff like this, it's not because I'm trying to show off. I'm not trying to flex. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I work really hard for what I have and for what I want, and I learned that you know, because of my parents since I was a kid. You know, growing up, my parents couldn't get me stuff that I wanted, but they were always able to provide for stuff that I needed. So I learned at an early age that if I wanted something, I was gonna have to work hard for it, because nobody's gonna give you anything for free. And it's true. Everything, even if somebody gives you something for free, let's say for example Isaac, you know, he helped me out with the engine setup, and I know I've said that multiple times. That wasn't free. I did pay him money, but even apart from that, like, it's been years of friendship. You always pay for something one way or another. It may not be with like currency, but you know, it's, you know, maybe sometimes, you know, one of your friends asks you for a favor, and it may be nothing to you, but to them, you know, they really needed that favor. And that's kind of how you pay for things as well. But before I start getting off track, again, this is not to flex, this is not to show off or anything like that. I'm just super excited that I'm able to have the stuff that I have, and I work really hard for what I have. And so I got brand new tires for my car, and I also got myself a pair of slicks, and I've been wanting these wheels forever, and I finally have them. It was between the welds or Lenzos, and I ended up getting me some welds. So there you have it. These are 13 by 8s welds, and they have a 24.5 by 8.5 13-inch tire. That tire is way too big for my setup, so I need to sell these, and these are pretty much brand new slicks. They only have like 4 passes, I think he told me, but yeah, so I want to switch over to a 23.5-inch tire, 23.5 by 8 tire, and throw those on, and that'll give me more clearance as well. So hopefully I can get those soon, and I need to tune the car, and then we'll be out at the track drag racing, chasing a 12.5. I want to go 12.5 really bad, and that would be badass if the next time I go out after I'm tuned I can go 12.5. But anyways, I know I mentioned in the last video, I think it was the last video, or anyways, I've mentioned it before, how this month kind of started out rough for me, and you know, it just kind of goes to show that even if you kind of go through like some rough patches or whatever, as long as you, like, you know, keep your head up high and keep like a positive attitude, you know, you'll kind of get through everything. It doesn't stay bad forever, and it's kind of okay to go through like bad things, and just because it makes you appreciate like all the other good stuff that's kind of going on. But yeah, you know, this month did start out pretty rough, but you know, I was able to work through it, and you know, I was able to take care of everything that was going wrong. That's it for this video. I appreciate you guys checking it out. I appreciate the support, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.